I'm here to give you the facts about uncertainty. Hi, I'm Kevin Eikenberry, and I'm here to help you reach your potential as a leader and a human being. Welcome to Remarkable TV and the Remarkable Leadership Podcast. Wherever you happen to be watching or listening, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any future episodes. Are you ready? Let's get started. This is part of an ongoing series about my new book, Flexible Leadership. Subtitle is Navigate Uncertainty and Lead with Confidence. And so a key word there is uncertainty. I promised to tell you some facts about uncertainty. So here's what I've learned. If I ask people to tell me about uncertainty, or if I say, when you think about uncertainty, what do you think about? Here is what they mention. They mention that uncertainty creates stress and anxiety. When we don't know, we get a little worried. We get a little stressed. We're not really quite sure, especially if we think about uncertainty at work. When people think about uncertainty, they find that it affects their mental health, and not necessarily in a good way for some of the reasons we just mentioned. It also leads people to stop forward progress. Well, if we're uncertain, we don't know where to go, we often don't go anywhere. We just will wait and see if things will clear up, and we can understand and see our path forward before we take any further steps. And uncertainty, many have told me, also hinders decision making. It goes along with this stopping forward progress, don't know what to do, so don't do anything, can't decide, don't decide anything, get stuck. Get locked in. And those are facts about uncertainty. Those are things that are outcomes of, or can be outcomes when we are uncertain. And if you take that to the end of the spectrum, we have to remember that uncertainty is everywhere about everything. There are a few things we know for sure. The sun is going to come up tomorrow. We know that some days, in some places, it's going to rain. Like there are some things we know, but we don't know for sure if it's going to rain tomorrow. We don't know for sure if our picnic will be ruined. Like there are little things and there are big things, and there's lots of uncertainty. There are some measures that say there's more uncertainty in the world now than ever, but here's the thing. The fact is, uncertainty exists. And while we've said already that some things that we see in or even see as outcomes of uncertainty are negative, let's think about this a little bit more. Uncertainty also can enhance learning. When we don't know, we do take a step forward. We learn something that might help us in the future. When we find ourselves in situations that are uncertain, we often build social connections. If we're in an uncertain situation with other people, we get a sense of camaraderie. We get a sense of building a network with those people as we try to figure things out together. Social connections can grow in times of uncertainty. When we are uncertain, it can encourage our creativity, right? Well, we don't know, so we got what could we try? What are some options? What are some creative alternatives that we could consider? When we live through uncertainty, we build our confidence. So uncertainty can build confidence when we do take action, because then we find that even if we didn't get it right, we didn't die. Like it's okay. And maybe we actually had something work and it worked pretty well, and our confidence can grow from that. And lastly, uncertainty can promote flexibility, the ability for us to adapt. The ability is for us to be resilient. Flexibility grows through this thing called uncertainty. Let me close with the facts. Uncertainty exists. And while it can be negative, it doesn't have to be. And if we think of it as only negative, we will be stuck. Let me close with today's remarkable reminder. Uncertainty is real and always present, but it doesn't have to handcuff or stymie us. I hope you found this useful. And as I said at the start, this is part of a series unpacking ideas in my new book, Flexible Leadership, Navigate Uncertainty and Lead with Confidence. And if you want to learn more, get a free chapter, find out where you can get your copy, how to get bonuses for buying more copies, all those things you can learn by going to kevineikenberry.com/flexible. I hope you'll do that, and I hope you'll join us next week for another episode of Remarkable TV and the Remarkable Leadership Podcast.